Welcome one and all, I'm Keith, this is Game to Please, and we're back in Fallout 4. Conservationists only live once. The Yolo run, where we don't get to kill any creatures or animals. Last time we cleared out Olivia, except for the dog. We were able to make it out of that situation, killing pretty much the braiders, not the dog, not the bugs, not the rad roaches or anything like that. And we even got the sneak magazine out of it. Only took a bite or two from the rad roaches on our way out, so seemed to work just fine. And what we're going to be doing today is pretty much what we did last time. Avoid all the dogs and kill all the raiders. So right in front of us there are some dogs, but we can get around them pretty easily. I think down south is the worst option because there's bloatflies that move around, a rad roach randomly that I forget where they are. North of Tenpines, which is right around there, should be some blood bugs, but they're down a cliff, and even though it's bright, I feel pretty confident I can just move my way around them. But yeah, here at this little salvage yard, we've got some dogs. Gotta keep my distance from them. They're a little quick. Nice thing about dogs, like that one. Ooh, this is what I was not looking forward to. Legendary enemies that have a star and have a amazing instigating Gauss rifle, and I won't be able to kill them. That is a very painful game. Just give me some raiders, don't give me some dogs that I want to kill. But yeah, dogs, the nice thing about them, even though they are quick and they're vicious and whatnot, if they detect you, they don't automatically charge. You can actually be detected by them. But yeah, if you approach them, they might try to take a bite, but we'll try to avoid approaching dogs as much as possible. So, right around the corner, we've got Tenpines. Let's just sneak over there nice and carefully. Make sure you don't get too close to the rad roaches over there, and we should be good. You want to tell me about all your problems, random human, that I'm actually willing to help?
You gotta take things one day at a time.
Nope, not you. Maybe you.
Something nasty's living just around the corner from here.
No, not nasties. You're supposed to send me towards Corvega.
Too bad, as it'd be a nice
You...
settlement.
Ah.
In fact, I know some folks that'd love to set up there if it was safe.
Tenpines is always supposed to send me off towards Corvega. The whole plan of this episode was Corvega. Sunshine Tidings Co-op. Bastards. Frickin' bastards decides to send me off against I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. The one time I come to Tenpines looking forward to clearing out Corvega for the 50 billionth time, and they send me off to clear out Sunshine Tidings, filled with ghouls and rad roaches. Well, that quest is going to be in my quest log for about forever. Everything that I normally do in this part of the area. Let's see, we've got wild mongrel down there. We've got rad stags over there. Everything I want to kill, everything I'm not allowed to kill. Yeah, I'm just going to retrace my steps because bloatflies, ghouls, and I can't talk to Solly because he's going to upset the local wildlife. Actually, moral dilemma. First moral dilemma of the game. Sully is sitting on top of pretty much just a massive amount of water that needs to be drained. And if it gets drained, then he starts essentially getting more Mirelurks into the world. And if more Mirelurks are in the world, isn't that a net positive to the overall situation? It seems like a net positive to the overall wildlife situation to me. Radstag Doe's freaking out down there. Not sure where everything else is. But yeah, when it comes to Solly, what would happen if we were to help him and then have a couple Mirelurks get tragically killed, but then in the future he's going to have more Mirelurks than those two that were killed. So, oh god. Nope, 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 nope. Caution, 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 caution. Attack the Radstag Does. I'm fleeing from bloatflies, and this is just the worst. This is why I should have... Oh, good. They're going to attack the... Now I'm in danger. Now I'm just in danger. And now I just have to run. Okay, in danger. But serpentine, serpentine, serpentine. This is exactly what I wanted to avoid. How are we doing? Feral ghouls. But I'm in caution. Okay. Could have gone much worse right there. That is, yeah, as good of a situation as I could have expected out of a really bad situation that I shouldn't have put myself into. But, yes, thicket excavations. Thicket excavations means that we can get this place to become a haven for a bunch of horrible raiders, but they help the local wildlife. They have mirelurks down there, they have mirelurks over here. It's a net positive to this entire situation. Well, first of all, our power armor needs to be a little bit out of the way. Now, mirelurks should not be able to get to this too easily, but I wouldn't put it past them. Definitely don't fall into the water. That would be a really bad situation. And I think we'll just leave it here for now. Oh yeah, 231 out of 160. Just get back in here nice and quick. Obviously, we don't need the minigun right here, as well as most of any of this extra stuff that we don't need. Now, what I'm planning to do is talk to Solly and get him to pretty much turn this into a Mirelurk sanctuary. It's not part of the dialogue options, but there's just an understanding between us that this is definitely going to be a Mirelurk sanctuary, so...
Unless you're gonna pitch in here, I could use a hand here if you're all done gawking, you know.
Yeah, this looks like a good place to set up a Mirelurk sanctuary. Let's get at it.
I could probably help for a few caps extra.
I was gonna give you something anyway.
Couple more caps might change my mind, though.
Not gonna make this easy, are you? All right, 100 caps then.
Now, I'd rather have 50 less caps and the chance of more experience than...
You want this pump fixed, right? Throw in a few more caps and you've got a deal.
Okay, 125.
Ah, very
that's it.
wonderful. We
Any
get
more and
the
I'll just do it
experience and the
myself.
caps.
The leaks will be underwater.
We can handle that. Let's do it. So right down here. And feel ill weakness. Oh, great. So we've got insomnia and weakness at the same time. Wonderful. Of all the things to have, though, they're not the worst. I know that there's going to be 2 Mirelurks killed, but the Mirelurks in the future outweigh the Mirelurks right now. And that is a certain type of philosophical thought that is kind of frowned upon. Something about the greater good. But this is the greater good for the run. So let's just chill over here. This could be really bad. Like, definitely very bad as to how long it takes Sully to kill them. So, softshell Mirelurks, you should really focus fire on one of them, Sully, but I can't blame you. It's kind of terrifying dealing with 2 softshell Mirelurks at the same time. Guys. Mirelurks, Sully. Back into caution. Come on, Sully. There we go. Oh my god, he's actually killed one. Come on, Solly.
Let's do this.
And don't mind me, I'm just gonna take the meat before I forget. Okay, they've decided to become so oblivious to one another. Apparently we need to get their attention. I mean, it is dark, but come on, Softshell, Mirelurk, and Sully. Do not smack the Mirelurk with your gun, Sully. Like, really, it's a bad idea. Use the bullets. I'm in caution, which is not ideal. Come on, Sully. Okay, so we've got Sully having killed 2 Mirelurks. That did not take long for me to suddenly decide that it is reasonable for Sully to be in charge of the Mirelurk Sanctuary, knowing full well that he would kill the Mirelurks. But more Mirelurks. More Mirelurks are always a net positive to the wildlife situation. And, of course, do a quick loot of Sully's stuff. He doesn't seem to mind. But I think that's good enough. Let's head back to base, drop some stuff off, and then we can move on to greener pastures when it comes to killing raiders and not killing animals. Okay, so I almost forgot that there is a Deathclaw just in town, and I need to avoid that like the plague, because that is now Deathclaw town. I'll just skirt around this way a little bit. Actually, let's just go quick like check with Trudy. Maybe she has some stuff there. Does sound like there's a raider. Definitely a raider. I got your back, Trudy, because I got his back with a bullet. Yeah, I don't see a whole lot that I'd want to buy, and they don't have their caps reset, unfortunately. I'll take a few things just to get rid of the minigun. Now let's go back to Red Rocket. We're burning through our fusion core pretty quickly, but we'll be able to buy more before long. Okay, just picked up Lack of Sleep, even though it is a wonderful time to be out and about. 2:44 a.m. I think we'll just hold off on that, because also 25% adrenaline, it doesn't hurt. So between everything, probably a good time just to throw some pocketed on these. It's going to be too long before we get to armor rank 2 anyway, so yeah, adhesive, cloth, and leather are looking decent. So 2.5 reduced weight or extra AP. I think I'll go with the extra AP for that one at the very least. Okay, carrying weight up to 175. 2 level ups that we're just sitting on. It might be approaching time that we start deciding between rifleman and gunslinger. The painful choice between the two. Okay, I'm going to leave my power armor behind, move off to Abernathy Farm, get that turned in, and then we're going to go off to Walden Pond, because Sunshine Tidings, we can't go there, there's nothing for us to kill, so yeah, we're stuck trying to get some random experience off of some random raiders, but they got some loot over there as well.
I've got that locket back for you.
You serious? I'm sure she'll go lean on her prices after what you've done. And feel free to use our workshop.
Blake told me what you did
Wonderful.
for us. For Mary.
And easy on the price. Can you go any easier if I'm wearing a dress? I'll just drop off some bullets, grab her caps, and make a nice healthy chunk for when I want to use them for a few other things that I've got plans for this run. But yeah, here we are, workshop, nice and easy. We'll set this place up as well, make it a nice little tato farm for us. But first, let's get this night used up. While you're in the evening, you gotta use the darkness to the best of your ability. What is that? Settler. Okay. Why is it just a settler, though?
I think I ate a bad can of meat. And if you happen to see that, Lukowski, tell him I hope he dies in a goddamn fire. Oh, God. Sorry. Probably better if you get going.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God. I feel really bad for this guy. We might as well, put him out of his misery. A little bit of extra experience. And there's the dog right around here, but like most dogs, you can avoid it, and it won't come after you too readily, at least. And random raiders over there, we'll deal with them, but first I want to check to see what's on the bridge. Sometimes it's raiders. Let's take a look. We've got... looks like a chem dealer. Stash, yep. I'm going to just charge their dealer, and they're none the wiser.
Excuse me.
And they've got a few things. Tarberry, might as well. But when it comes to what we can sell them, I think we can give them a few stim packs, get their money. And that'll be fine.
No funny business.
No funny business indeed. Now, a few things. We've got gunners up there and Walden Pond down here. I'd much rather take out the gunners in the darkness than try to fight the Walden people first, only to have to deal with gunners. And of course I'm going to be dealing with the gunners, because they're humans, they're turrets, they're, well, no synths, but they're everything that we can kill and more. So, headshot for you. Doesn't do anything but piss you off, unfortunately. And, of course, they used a stim pack. Bastard. Okay, this is actually getting a little worrisome. Let's kill him. There we go. And the turret should be somewhere that we can take a shot at it. Now, turrets, just line them up so their barrel can't actually point directly at you. And that way you can use several shots, even if you can't hit it very effectively. Man, my AP refresh is so low. I really need to get Chemist up and Action Boy up. Okay, I should be hitting that. That is a little annoying. Just a few more shots. There we go. Clearly these gunners were eyeing Sunshine Tidings, but nope, that is a Ghoul Sanctuary and Radroach Sanctuary. Nothing for the gunners there. But yeah, one thing I'd also like to point out is there is this little shack over here. Now this little shack has been the problem of so many runs for me before I realized just don't go into it. But I think we might be able to do something with that this time. 3 frag mines? Yeah, we might just be able to do something with that. If I was a raider that's going to get spawned into existence to attack someone entering that shack, it should be in one of a few places. I'm going to do right here. That is just north of the shack. No, south of the shack, because I'm looking north. Makes perfect sense. And then let's put a mine on top of the tree trunk. Yep. Did I hear something? I heard something. Okay. Pause. There was something in the distance that I haven't heard for all of 3 episodes. There's a rad storm on the way. And I can use hazmat suits this run, but unfortunately I don't have a hazmat suit. So I need to get indoors very quickly. We're going to do this. And did I pick up... I've picked up a gas mask, but I don't have it with me. Radex at the ready, but right behind me there's a church. I think the church is definitely closer than Walden Pond. So let's make it to the church. Just sprint. We have a few seconds. The rad storm is not going to be an issue if we can just get inside the church. It's barely even green. We haven't seen anything. Get inside. And when I say inside the church, I mean literally inside the federal ration stockpile. Okay. So we've made it here inside the federal ration stockpile. All part of the plan. But the plan had this at the very end as opposed to at this point. So here we are. What we need to do here is pick up another sneak magazine. Red Turret is going to potentially have a combat rifle, which would be wonderful. We'll be able to wait and get rid of the rad storm. I'm tempted to not waste 308 rounds on these turrets, but at the same time, I think I'm just going to get that out of the way. Rad storms. It's nice to have rad storms back. I'm not going to say I was missing them, but it is a little bit nostalgic on the Rolo run. The Radis, the Radiologist, the I don't even know what, only live once. But that run That run was the one that I thought would kill me, and somehow the Boston airport. Okay, bad memories. I'm reminiscing too much. Let's keep our eye on the ball and take care of Red Tourette and the rest of her entourage. As usual, it's all about patience. This game, you just sit in caution until you're ready to go get another sneak attack. Depending on how much damage I can do, I am ready to take a rank in Riflemen. I always do Riflemen. There's always room for Riflemen. Sometime, eventually, I wouldn't mind taking a Gunslinger run. Okay. 33% chance... Well...
What the?
Ooh. We're being detected. Yeah, I'm ready to take 2 ranks of that pretty quickly. Okay, back into caution. Should have just taken a shot. Just take the 95% chance. Can't find me, you can't find me, you can't find me, you can't find me. Please don't shoot. And I missed. I'm not going to mess around with a second shot. Oh! Red Tourette's right there. Good, 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 good. Okay. I don't advise doing it that way, but at the same time, her head wasn't moving, even though it could glitch into 1,000 different places in the blink of an eye. But yeah, I just wanted to get Red Tourette out of the way. Let's be back here this time. Looks like Red Tourette did not have a combat rifle this time. Okay, we've got Raider Scum, and the fire is at as low of FPS as it can get. Let's shoot him in the face, and very appropriately level up. Now here is something very useful, of course. US Covert Operations Manual. More sneak, drugs, and this place has a bunch of good weight to value food. Don't pick up the notes, they just say, "Hey, Red Tourette, I am your sister, and I know you don't like being called Red, so I'm going to call you Red, and you're going to be none the wiser that I've actually already been killed, and I am just being used as a stand-in as the person tries to continue doing deals with you as, Beantown Brewery, I think is the location. Let's take care of that turret." I'm not the best storyteller. But yes, fun little stories every which way when it comes to Fallout 4, and Fallout in general. So with that, we should be able to sit on the couch and make things go by to the point where the Radstorm is no longer a thing. I haven't heard a thunder strike in the distance for a while now, but yeah, I think what we're going to do is keep moving forward. And immediately into caution. I am not very sneaky, am I?
Whoa, shut the fuck up a second.
Pop the head. I think I'm going to get around here because I've had too many close encounters when it comes to this place. Pop their head. For once, it was nice and easy. Lots of oil, lots of stuff. Pick it all up. Open the door, and we should be good. Now, of course, down this way, I don't like going this way because those enemies, well, I mean, if they're going to be right in front of me with a 95% chance to hit, let's just take them out and close the door. But it's more about these guys over here. Caution should fade. They're not going to be able to get to me too easily. Raider Scum. Pop their head. Oop, that guy does have a shotgun, but it looks like... I don't know if a body shot was going to take him. Okay, just wander back into my line of fire. That'd be great. Oh, Christmas has come early. Since the turret's going to face that way. can kill it nice and easy without it having a chance to get a shot off. I'm just going to take everything, then let myself sort it out later. Caring too much, and with that, I think I need to take some food, some water, and then from there, maybe we just have a grilled radstag. Something I don't want to do too much this run because it's going to be few and far between, but seems reasonable enough to me. A ribeye steak, 175 out of 175. Yeah, let's just take a grilled radstag right now. We've got plenty more to get done. Okay, dropped a bunch of stuff because we're going to definitely be picking up more before long. Let's just look for anything that's aluminum, and from there, leave everything else. At least when it comes to cans. And a bunch of tin cans, even though I said I wasn't going to take them. Okay. Knew that there would be these guys eventually. And taking a look at where we're at, we are still a little bit away from triggering enemy mines being disabled. So we have to just rely on our luck. And that is fine. That's the only one in this room right there. It's at the top of some stairs, so definitely know exactly where it is. And we're good. I've considered doing a run before where I'm not allowed to use any sneak skills and do any sneaking whatsoever, and it has terrified me. So maybe next time we'll do the bumbling run, the run where I'm such a klutz, where I can't sneak and I can't take any sneak skills, and that would just be a quick death. A very quick death indeed. Let's pop their heads off, because of course we're sneaking and they can't do anything about it. I do like sneaking. This game, it's just so overpowered if you're sneaking. But it does require some amount of patience.
What the hell was that?
Okay, he's really perceptive, but can't be perceptive if he doesn't have a head to be perceptive with. And over here, another stealth boy. How many stealth boys have we picked up? Oh, apparently I'm in caution, but I am feeling pretty confident that it's not going to be an issue. Yeah, stealth boys, they're going to be really useful this game. We need to pick up stealth boys, but we also need to, not to, you know, show my hand a little too early. We need to get in with the railroad and make sure Tinker Tom is giving us all the stealth boys that we could ever possibly want. So, getting down here, unlock that for some good stuff. And Idiot Savant triggering as we get another fusion core, very useful. A few other bits and pieces. I think that's everything. Oh, nope. Always check the coolers, because actually food in this game, it's a little more hard to come by than normal. We've got turret, person, and then we've already killed a person in the next room. Just want to hit this person in the head. And of course I'm going to miss. Now, previous runs always dictate how I feel about the current run, and in the previous run I had problems with the hitboxes in this area. So I'm going to just assume the very worst. I'm going to have problems with the hitboxes in this area. Give me a headshot. And that seems to work. Okay. Now I can just throw all the bullets I want at the turret, and we'll be good. Might as well use the 45 for once or twice in my life. It's not going to do the job with any shot, but... Oh yeah, that did not do well. Oh, okay. That did the trick right there. Not quite sure what the difference in shots were, but yeah. Rad Roach meat. Strangely happy to see Rad Roach meat this run. This is... Each different rule set gives me a different newfound appreciation for loot that I pick up. Okay, there are grenades here, but we shouldn't... Oh, we're carrying too much already. We shouldn't have to worry about them because we do not trigger floor-based traps. I'm not going to use Raider muffled, so that's going away. And the hunting rifle, it's just not as good as the bolt action. Both 308, but one of them is silenced, and yeah. Even if it can get up to about 10% more damage, very rarely does that actually come into effect. So if you're not going to overkill something and you can't have a silenced attack, just drop the hunting rifle. Let's just leave those there and see if we can't take this last person out. Where is the last person? Okay, I feel not very confident that there's not the last person, but let's pick up 3 fragmentation grenades. Where is the last person? Right around the corner. Okay, they're coming at me. And 95% chance. Okay, good. So, I think that that is everything here in the federal ration stockpile. Now, of course, there is everyone outside. And I do plan on taking those guys out. But, yeah, we are running out of carrying capacity very quickly. So, something to keep in mind. But I think the plan now is to head on out, try to take out the gunners, and then from there we'll be able to snipe down onto the federal ration stockpile, kill those guys. Lots of experience on the table. Let's keep moving. And I hope there's no rat storm, because the thunder has stopped for a while now. But we'll see. Ah, blue skies. A little too bright for my liking, but that's okay. And detected by a cow, I'm guessing, but we don't kill cows, not in this universe. Now, frag mines survived the rad storm. Now, I want to make sure that we still have an understanding as to what to expect. So, one over there, one right here. I'm going to throw one right on top of this little thing. And then maybe one right on top of the rocks here. Now, definitely overkill. We're not going to run into this many enemies, but we should be good to kill whoever wants to spawn. So we come up here, we say, hey, Molotov cocktail, and then immediately the raiders spawn. Where'd they spawn? Okay, I don't like the fact that you're not dying, Mr. Raider. There we go. Okay, so this raider died right here, and my mine was right here. Mine? Are you awake, mine? Need to make sure that I get the resume before I hire these mines. These mines not behaving as expected. Okay, we're just a little too loot happy at this point. We've got way too much stuff. I think from here, yeah, we can discover sunshine tidings, that's fine. But let's see if we can't take care of a few enemies up here. Not seeing a whole lot of movement, frankly. I think that's one. Just take that guy out. Are you gonna shoot back, gunners? Kind of perturbed by the fact that you're not shooting back. It's a little strange. Part of me is really enjoying the fact that they're not shooting back, but part of me also expects them to start shooting back. And back into hidden, but another shot. Normally I would just build up Sunshine Tidings co-op and have a nice little defensive structure, but this time we're just stuck on the ground, unfortunately. Okay, I have no idea where they are. But seeing as every single game I end up with about 500 Molotovs that I haven't used, let's get their attention. And get their attention with a kill. Pretty effective, I'd say. My homing Molotovs. I do enjoy them. Do wish I had a different superpower, though. Okay, are there any people still about? If I go like that or that, is anyone opposed? I can't tell if someone's over here saying I don't want being shot at, or if it's more... Yeah. Wasting some 3-8 rounds to see that I might be actually done. That seems reasonable. Let's get our fragmentation grenades back. And get up onto a lookout situation where we can fall through some cracks and die and end the run a little prematurely. Definitely avoid that, but here we go. Luckily, it appears the textures have loaded in, and there aren't any enemies around. Got my Molotov back, and we're picking up a few things that we don't need to pick up. Okay, store a bunch of stuff in there. I think we're doing pretty well when it comes to loot and money anyway. So we should be good. Gotta keep aware of the fact that we are dealing with heights and we're not in our power armor. It's always really wonderful to be dealing with heights while we're not in our power armor. So jumping is advised, at the right times at least. I think this very last one is... not master, expert? Yeah, expert.
Lock's really strong.
And so we can't get into that, unfortunately. But there is some money to be had anyway. This area down here, this wonderful overlook that we've got going, I don't like the fact that I'm jumping on top of an overpass with plenty of holes. Way too many holes, frankly. I'm going to set myself up right about here. Now, this location has not only power armor, doesn't look like it's fully set up, but it has a dog somewhere. Now, the worst thing that we could ever do is kill the dog in some sort of chaotic ambush. So let's just start with any person that we can see. It's very difficult to see said people. Okay, apparently they know to be on guard, so I'll just shoot the turret and try to wake them up. And shooting the turret did not work whatsoever. Okay, dog. Do not kill the dog. Guy's getting in the power armor. Try to kill him. Dogs are going to try to come get to me, but that's fine. For once, I feel very, very safe against the dogs. Caution almost faded. Ooh, it's a legendary raider. Looks like they've got some sort of laser musket. There we go. Didn't do too much to you. Waiting for another headshot. Caution is taking its time. There we go. And they've mutated. This will take a while. Take a shot, kill them. Reload. Just wait for Caution to get pretty much on the verge of hidden. And back into hidden again. Let's see what the raider wants to do. Look straight into my crosshairs. And finally get the headshot off on them. Two dogs freaking out, but hopefully that body is going to be far enough away. And it's right next to the fusion core, so a pretty good situation, I'd say. But before long, my hour is going to be up when it comes to my Radstag, so let's move forward with... Actually, is there anyone else that we can get? Make me waste a bullet there. finally get a shot off. And Idiot Savant. Only for 49 experience, unfortunately. I've just been nailing away at a few random people, turrets, and I've been doing a lot of missing, but there we go. Take care of them, and I'm not seeing a whole lot else. Okay, attention, not very effectively got. You're being shot, by the way, so you should come out and try to deal with it. I'll shoot you in your kneecap. Okay, did not effectively shoot them in their kneecap, unfortunately. Wasted a lot of ammo on these people and a lot of time, and it is already getting to be 5:46 p.m. Yeah, let's keep moving forward. Up here we've got some weapons, some gear, tin cans. It's not the best weight to value situation. I guess that's 1 to 20. Rest of the stuff, let's just leave it and be on our way. Jump and get off of this entirely killable situation where if I fall through the cracks, I die. Okay, goal number 1 is to get to the fusion core and the other raider's body that I killed. One of the very first ones, the legendary guy. Had a musket, looked like it could be either something amazing, like instigating, or something horrible, like pretty much most things, frankly. Oh, there is a dog. And a raider scum. And I'm in danger. Okay, so we have to run, unfortunately. I'm just going to hide in the church. And we're immediately in hidden, so we're all good. Now somehow we have to get down there without the dogs being a... Okay, Brahmin are about, but the attack dog is unfortunately in the way. Now, attack dogs, unlike other dogs, are pretty aggressive. The attack dog is just chilling out right there. Will they ever leave? Okay, caution has been triggered. Not ideal under any situation. I really should just go get the syringer at this point. This is a bit ridiculous. I'm going to go around and circle a little bit. It's going to go putting itself into caution. It's going to want to come up here a little bit more, and then I'm going to be in the shadows very cautiously. Get down here. There's not a dog over there. I'm just going to get to... It's fine. It's fine. Lucky. I did all of that for a lucky. Okay, so I am at the low ground, and the dog is at the high ground, and I need to just run. And jump, and jump, and jump, and jump. And then come over here and jump some more. And be ready to get my action points back because it's following me. Oh, yep. Forgot that, of course, you need to avoid the raiders as well. And action points back a little bit. There's the dog. I'm not going to hide in the church like a coward. Though I should... Oh, the dog's here. It's okay, dog. It's okay. Don't worry. I've got the power of jumping on my side. This is fine. I feel completely safe by the fact that the dog almost bit me. And I'm sitting on a ledge. I left all of my early game hits up in the air, losing 20 HP here and there. I don't want to lose it, but at the same time, that is incredibly stupid to tease the dog. Ugh. Okay, here we are just on a ledge that the dog can't get to. So there's the dog. Can finally get to us, but it can't get to us. Really should have been doing this in power armor. I'm gonna wrap around and see if... Yeah, the dog is headed back to its normal location, which means since it's getting dark, I should be able to make it back before it gets back.
What the fuck was that?
What the heck was that indeed? You stole the words right out of my mouth. Not going that way, gonna go this way. I have a lucky critical strike
Bullshit.
with your name on it if you want to. Okay, you know what? You asked for it. Just screw you. Headshot, dead. And I'm done with this place. Too many dogs, too many situations where I almost get bit in the ankle. And that's not a very fun place to be bit. So, let's get out of here. Got the fusion core, got some kills, got a lucky laser musket. Wonderful. But yeah, I think we're just going to leave it there when it comes to the federal ration stockpile. Just realized I did not talk to Solly after turning on the generator. I just saw him kill the things and I left. So that's definitely experience on the table that I need to go grab. There's just so many easy enemies. 2 radstag does that I can just kill and a rad roach over there, apparently. This is painful. Okay, I've decided that I don't have enough carrying capacity for any of this. I'm just going to make a break for it, straight back home. It's getting dark again. I'm very overtired. I should have slept much earlier. This is not exactly to plan, but the strange thing is, even though it was not exactly to plan, I did not take damage. So I guess you gotta count your wins when you can count your wins. Okay, back here at Abernathy, let's drop the junk. Let's drop things that we're probably not going to be using. Critical shots do double damage, and the critical meter fills 15% faster. Now, double damage on a very powerful weapon might actually prove useful, but we'll hold off on that for now. Okay, back down to a reasonable amount of junk. And back down south as I would normally want it in the first place to go deal with Walden Pond. Now between the Mirelurks down there and the dogs over here, we should be pretty predictable. Yep, wild mongrels. So let's just give them both enough space and we can deal with the raiders inside and over in their little shack over there. Get some extra experience from both. And here I just get a pick up. And I'm literally walked in front of the frickin' monkey before I disarmed everything. Ah, frickin' monkey. At least there's a good wind-up time on that monkey. Starts slowly looking up,
Got it.
eyes light up, and then only after a little bit does it say, hey, it is time to explode the things. So, luckily, plenty of time between the monkey seeing you and the monkey exploding you. And, I mean, I guess I could try, but this long barrel probably isn't that long. Okay, that is a pretty long barrel, apparently. Usually there's one more person over there, so just would have assumed that someone would have said, hey, let's go check out that guy, but here we are. No guy, no checking out. Now, in here, we might as well just take the pistol, get some VATS defense. We don't have our power armor, but we can get some shots off on the 2 people who like to talk about being thorough. And that guy is waking up, and this guy's gonna get shot. 79% chance. And you woke up really quickly, bear. And that's fine. Even threw yourself at me. If only you showed that much initiative before I killed you, you might have stood a chance. So a little bit of a barter magazine right there. And Walter with a 76% chance. Let's just get some shots off on them. One more. There we go. I'm in danger. Which is not ideal. Definitely not ideal. I will shoot you if you stick your head around the corner, but I will also shoot you in about 5 seconds when you turn your back to me. You did not even want to walk into the hallway where your boss got shot from, so congratulations, Whiplash. You deserve this. You know what? You don't even deserve frickin' 308 rounds or 10mm. You deserve the 3.8 rounds. Congratulations. A Braxo cleaner and all of their loot.
Nice.
Pipe wrench that we're not allowed to use, unfortunately. I do want to have a game where I can actually justify using guaranteed legendary items. Caring too much. But that is not this game, unfortunately. This run, we're just stuck using what we can find off of legendary corpses, and that's about it. But I think we're good. So we're at level 10. Level 10 is actually further along than I would have expected. Pretty good. And it's waking up again, but that's fine. So we're back outside, it's dark, and we don't need to worry too much about anything. But one thing I'd like to do is say this was not part of the plan. This whole episode was going to be starting off with going off to Tenpines Bluff, being told to go to Corvega, and then exploring Lexington, and then killing everyone in Corvega and getting another settlement on our side. But apparently, because we did not actually check out Sunshine Tidings Co-op and actually, get that as a settlement, they told us immediately just to go off to Sunshine Tidings. So with ourselves being level 10, we can actually start getting Rifleman up to rank 2, potentially Gunslinger. I've wanted to do Gunslinger for a while, just because the VATS defense on that is just so wonderful when it comes to a YOLO run. You get a lot of potential out of defense when it comes to just doing your shots and VATS. So, we'll see. But for now, I think what I'm going to do is actually head off to Abernathy, and I'm going to build it up in between parts. That'll give me a little bit of extra experience, but also a random settlement that will be on my side. And we'll just call that there for now. Because we're moving along pretty quickly. We're already at level 10. We've only got one settlement that's been truly built up, with a radio beacon and everything. Abernathy is now ours, and we haven't even killed the Deathclaw in Concord. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Just killing all the raiders, it takes time, patience, and all that, but that's why I did this run as a bit that I could cut out all the really boring parts, because there is going to be a lot of waiting around a corner as an enemy decides to say, well, I guess they're gone now. But yeah, I am never gone. I am going to hunt down all the humans and save all the animals in this wonderful run, the COLO run that we're just getting started, getting some momentum on. And next time, we're going to be moving into the bright city lights of Lexington. Kill some raiders, avoid some ghouls. It's going to be interesting. Let's see how much I can push my luck next time. For now, I've been Keith. This has been Game to Please with Fallout 4. Conservationists only live once. Thanks for joining me, and until next time, farewell.